whether for multi-story buildings, bridge piers, power stations or dams, towers, as well as industrial structures. Or if just one work platform is required at a great height, Peri always has the right solution. ACS, the system that doesn't require a crane, the world's leading automatic climbing formwork. KG240, the climbing bracket that can be retracted from the wall for double-sided formwork with or without carriage, with 1.8 meter wide platform in the form of the KG180. CB240, the triangular bracket with carriage, also for double-sided formwork or without carriage in the form of the CB160 with 1.6 meter wide platform. SKS, the climbing system for single-sided formwork. FB180, the high load capacity platform system for concrete construction. ASG 160, the work platform providing safe access for housing projects. The following video will show you how to use the Peri CB platform system correctly. With the CB240 system, the formwork is firmly connected to the scaffold and can be lifted as a single unit with the crane for speed and economy. The carriage retracts to create a 75 centimeter wide working space. The flat platform decking allows you to work safely without tripping. Peri climbing formwork systems have been subjected to an official structural check as a type design and are capable of withstanding high wind loads. Locating timbers are fixed at right angles on a flat assembly platform. The bracket spacing is marked out according to the fabrication plan. Locating timbers make alignment easier when assembling several platforms. The first bracket is aligned against the locating timber, stood up and fixed with a board. The second bracket is connected with a batten to the one already aligned. Two scaffold tubes are now connected using the screw couplings. A diagonal tube braces the unit. Lattice girders are now mounted to support the platform decking. Align, fix, and screw down. Alternatively, timbers can be used for smaller platforms. Work platforms up to 12 meters long can be constructed with the GT24 lattice girder. The carriage is now mounted. Push the rack in and secure with the wedge. Put the unit on the bracket and connect. The roller is positioned below the rail on the handrail side and above it on the wall side. Extend the rack and connect to the bracket with pins. The safety handrail posts are removed from the stack holder and connected to the brackets with the lifting eyes facing inwards. The scaffold boards for the platform decking are cut to size. Once a board has been aligned and secured at both ends of the platform, a string line is attached and tensioned. The front edge of the decking should be flush with that of the bracket at this stage. The narrow gap produced enables work to be carried out safely. Align the other boards and screw them down. Sufficient space is left on the right and left of the carriage to allow it to be readily retracted and extended. The safety handrail system is fixed to the posts. Any additional intermediate handrail posts needed are bolted on. The side handrail on end or corner platforms is formed using the end handrail posts. Any finishing platform required is now pre-assembled. The CB160 climbing platform is pre-assembled in the same way. An adjusting unit is fixed in place of the carriage. Peary offers various ways of anchoring the CB climbing scaffolds. The option with the screw-on cone is used for the standard situation. That with the climbing cone is used if the structural load is higher, or if the position of the reinforcement is such that the threaded anchor plate has to be offset. The position of the anchors is marked on the form lining. If drilling of the form lining is not allowed, as in this example using trio, an anchor positioning stud is nailed on first. Threaded anchor plate and screw-on cone are connected together and attached to the anchor positioning stud. If the form lining can be drilled, as in the case of the Vario formwork shown, an anchor positioning plate is screwed onto the back for added protection. The cone is fixed to the form lining with the advancing bolt and that's it. To be on the safe side, the anchor point may be connected to the reinforcement. Once the formwork has been closed up, the first cycle can be poured. When the concrete has reached the necessary strength, the formwork is struck. Unscrew the anchor positioning studs. Use the matching bolts to connect the mounting rings to the cones. The anchor points are finished. The mounting rings and climbing cones are reused in the subsequent construction sequence. Peary supplies all the accessories needed to seal the anchor points. Apply sealing compound, introduce conical plugs, remove surplus compound, and that's it. The lifting chains are connected to the climbing units, to the carriage at the front, and to the lifting eyes on the handrail posts at the back. The bracket must be secured before the crane's lifting chains are disconnected. Adjustable braces are secured to the carriage to enable the formwork to be erected. The strong backs are fixed to the formwork lying on the ground. The trio formwork is connected to the strong back with the trio CB connector. The connection is made with stirrup and cotter pin to either vertical or horizontal members of the trio formwork panel frame. The strong back is laid in position and connected with pins. The pre-assembled formwork is taken to the point of use. Set down on the climbing platform and connect to the carriage with pins. The pre-adjusted braces are now connected to the strong backs. Next, bring the formwork into the concreting position by releasing the wedges and steadily moving the carriage. Relock with the wedges when it's in its final position. The formwork is levelled with the built-in height adjustment mechanism. It's plumbed with the adjustable braces. The CB system can also be used with other Peri wall formwork systems. In the case of Vario, the strong backs are bolted to the steel whalers. This is achieved by bringing them into position and securing with the strong back connectors. The Vario formwork is levelled and plumbed with the height adjustment unit and the adjustable braces. The strong backs are also connected to the Rundflex formwork panel with strong back connectors, just like the Vario formwork. And the height adjustment unit is similarly used. The anchors for the next cycle are fixed. The formwork is completed. The second cycle can be concreted. When the concrete reaches the strength required, the formwork is struck by releasing the locking wedges and retracting the carriages in parallel. In the final position, the formwork must be secured with the wedges. Screw on the mounting rings for the third cycle. If it is to be used, the finishing platform is mounted before climbing commences. The platform post on the wall side is secured with a bolt, top and bottom. The top and bottom platform posts are connected in the same way. The complete unit is lifted on the strong backs and raised to the third cycle. When the finishing platform has been fully bolted on, all that remains is to fit the safety handrail system. The unit is complete. If required, CB tension belts are used to transfer wind forces. They're connected to the bottom anchor point and tensioned. The CB tension anchors are fitted for higher wind loads. A few accessories complete the CB range, such as a sliding hatch and ladder for safe access to the finishing platform. The whole sequence is now shown. Erect formwork, fit leading anchors, concrete, strike, screw mounting rings on, mount climbing unit, erect formwork, fit ties, concrete, retract carriage, screw mounting rings on, raise climbing unit, mount finishing platform, fit ties, move carriage forwards, close formwork up, concrete, retract formwork, fit mounting rings. The standard cycle is complete. You've now learned how to erect and use the CB climbing formwork system. We wish you every success in your work with and on the CB system. Manufactured by Peri, of course.